Recording.
Hey.
Good evening, guys. We have author Jen Elle with us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Welcome to Between the Pages with Markayla.
What's up? What's up?
I know, right? How you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How you
Now
doing?
look, you're the first one to kick this off for us, so you up here, right? You
Yeah.
feeling it?
Yeah.
You feeling it?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into these pages or whatever. So what inspired you to start writing?
Well, honestly, music did it all for me. I started listening to different types of music kind of after I was like 11 or 12 years old. I'm a pastor's kid, so I didn't get to listen to none of that stuff. So I kind of used to sneak away, listen to stuff. So I got really inspired by like the lyricism and stuff like that, all the artists that I would listen to, like Missy Elliott, you know what I'm saying? So that's my inspiration when it comes to writing, because I started doing poetry and then like I started writing regular, like little short stories, and then started writing a whole novel by the time I was 15. So
Right. Okay.
that's where it started.
Pastor's kid. Pastor's kid, huh?
Yeah.
You know what they say about pastor's kid?
What?
You don't fit in the pastor's
We get
kid.
to a whole bunch of trouble.
Yes, definitely.
We
Definitely
do.
that. Definitely that. That's what's up. So you a big Missy Elliott fan.
Oh yeah. Missy is
What is your
it.
favorite song from Missy Elliott?
Why you gotta do me like that?
Look, is it work it? Let me work it.
I
Is
put
that
my
it?
thing down, flipping it, reverse it. If you ever
That's
really
what's up.
playing
That's
it.
what's up.
Hey,
So
that's
how
definitely
did
one of.
she become your biggest inspiration?
Honestly, because she just stuck to herself. I love her creativity with her videos. You know what I mean? She was always wild with it. She just did outlandish things. I thought it was so creative and cool. So I was like, you know what? She is it for me. And then like I was always a little chubbier. So I was like, yeah, she's beast, because she don't even care. It's just she's everything.
She really is. She really
Yeah,
is. She's a music icon.
for sure.
Music mogul for so many. She's did a lot. So I mean, it's crazy that you bring her all the way back to writing. Well, it's not crazy because writing is. I mean, music is poetry.
Yeah,
It's storytelling. So
yeah.
I guess same thing, right?
Oh, for
So
sure.
how many books have you written?
I read 5 books so far. That's released. I've
That's
written
really
about
so what you
8 books.
got?
And
Uh-huh.
yeah, all my books.
Oh, all right. All right.
Yeah. So
Um, you got a little special going on tonight too. So what's popping?
yeah, well, if Amazon stopped playing, okay, this show was supposed to be out this morning, but Blood and Honey, that is coming. That is my first little, spooky season treat for everybody. You know, I don't really do spooky season stuff, but this is like we had to do it. Kayla. We had to do it. So I'm really excited about it. It's supposed to be out. It will be out hopefully tonight.
Well, let me say this. I test read for her for Blood and Honey, and when I tell you, you cannot
Thank
tell that
you.
the authors you cannot tell that this is the author's first time writing in that genre at all. You can't at all. The book is really good.
I
It's really,
appreciate
really good. So I'm telling you, it's really good. I think it's gonna do very well,
it.
very
Thank you
very
so
well.
much. Thank you so
So
much.
are your characters, are they inspired by someone? Are they real life?
None of my characters except for 2, I guess it would be 2, not 1, like I thought the other day. It's 2 of them, and they're both inspired by my husband.
Hubby.
So it's Me's from Inside Nikki and Loco from Inside Nikki, because
Okay.
they both have different
Okay.
sides of his personality. That's like, yeah. And then when we wrote the first Nikki, like he helped me along with it, because Nikki is this is a revamp, a reversion of it. So when we wrote that first one, he inspired those 2 characters a whole lot. Like Measy, he's calm, mellow. He kind of sticks up and sticks for his guns, you know what I'm saying? And then Logo, he trying to smooth his way up into things, That's him.
So hubby is hubbying.
Hubby is all the hubby.
All right. So he is on the job more than
Yeah.
one way. More
Mm-hmm.
than one way.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite genre to write? What would you say your favorite genre to write is?
Suspense. Suspense. Thrillers. Thank you, thank you. Um, I'm looking at all the comments. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, you fine. You
But
fine.
thrillers, suspense, drama. You know what I'm saying? I guess you would say urban in a way, but I've written romance. You know what I'm saying? I've written little holiday stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of well versed. Like I want to do everything. You're gonna see a little bit of everything from me.
That's what's up. So, would you say that there is a genre that you haven't written in and you would like to, or is a genre like I'm afraid to write in that genre, but I want to? What would you say?
For sure, it is sci-fi. I want to
Sci-fi.
get into some sci-fi stuff, you know. I want to
I can
do
see
the
that.
other worlds, you know, universes, making up whole planets, but it never just comes out correctly in my brain, from my brain to the paper. So, so I gotta work on that. But once I do, we're gonna have some stuff. We're gonna have some
I
good stuff.
think it. I think it would be. I think it'd be a smooth transition because you the story that you are about to release. I don't think it's too. It's already fantasy, you know. So
I
I think you
appreciate
did really
that.
well in that. When you read, what genre do you like to read? I know you write in suspense and thriller, but what genre would you say you like to read? Is it the
Um,
same?
yeah, and I like urban fiction. I love horror. I love thrillers. I love some romance, like Alexandria House type romance. Like I like that type stuff. Um, but mostly thrillers. Like I love to read thrillers, action packed, drama. I'm gonna get up in your face if you disrespect my peoples. Like I like that. I like all that
As
crazy.
a writer that writes thrillers and suspense, how do you think urban readers respond to thrillers and suspense? Is it the same, or they kind of with the drama, or what would you say?
I think all thriller and suspense has a little bit of drama up in it anyway. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I think they really do receive it well. Like they low key like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go deal with it in real life, but they don't mind seeing somebody else go through it in story. You
Right,
know what
because
I'm saying?
Snap used to be my thing. It got to the point where my husband was like, "Listen, what you trying to say?" So yeah, Snap used to be Snap used to be me hands down. And so out of your catalog, what book is your favorite?
My favorite book hasn't even come out yet.
Oh, okay.
Um, it's the finale of the Cherrywood series. It's called Unraveled. It comes out on the 24th of this month.
So you dropping back to back, boo.
Back to back this month because we just doing it. Why not?
The series that she's speaking of, tell me a little bit about that series that she's speaking on.
So the first book is Inside Nikki.
Drop it like it's hot.
Because they drop it like it's hot.
Yeah,
Drop it like it's
yeah.
hot. So Inside Nikki, right? It's about an FBI agent that pretty much witnesses her ex get killed right in front of her. And she's trying to figure out what the heck happened because he turns her away, tells her to get the heck out of there. And she don't want to, but she does it anyway. Um, and then she's trying to figure out what it is, what's going on. So since the FBI would not help her get to that conclusion, she decided to say, forget them. And she found a way to get herself into the cartel in which he was working. So she's looking for answers. And
So
she
it's
ends
on some
up,
CSI.
yeah, a little bit. But you know, there's
Yeah.
always some romantical dramas that go on in there. People saving people, and there's all types of good stuff in there.
Right.
So,
Okay.
and each
All
time,
right.
each book, it just is something you think that's gonna be happening. But it's like, nah, it ain't even that. So it's all the way over here. So it's like, whoa, what the heck? And by the end of it, that's why it's my favorite. The end of it is just like, and you're
Okay.
just like, heck.
And so Do you have to read Inside Nikki to read Unravel?
I would say yes. I
Okay.
would. At least that one.
And
Like
the
if you
first one?
don't read the second or the third one, at least read the first one.
Okay. Okay. So y'all
Because
need to.
you need a good dynamic of who these people are in the fourth one as to why it makes so much sense that this stuff is happening and how it happens, how it all goes down. You need to know who they are. So you gotta at least read Inside Nikki if you want to hop to Unravel.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, do you have a favorite author?
Mm. I knew you were gonna ask this question. I had someone and then it just disappeared. I don't have
Okay.
I don't have a favorite.
Okay.
Like,
You don't have
because I really like to read everybody. Like, and everybody that I read just comes out with like these crazy ass stories. And you're just like, how the hell did they even come up with that in their brains? And then you're wondering how these people aren't even further ahead than they are. Like, these people coming out with some, yeah. So
a okay.
I like everybody. I like so many people. I don't even want to just go down the list. It's a lot of authors that I really do tap into all the time. Like I'm
Okay.
always reading, especially in our little book besties group. You know what I'm saying? We reading all types of stuff all the time. So you throw that into everything else that I be reading, and I'm like, what the heck? Like right
I
now, I
agree.
just started that Jordan Poole anthology joint. Not Jordan Poole. Lord Jesus, help me. Jordan Peele. Forgive me.
Oh,
Jordan
okay.
Peele anthology with the horror stories. So I just
Yeah.
started it. And it's already getting kind of crazy. So yeah, definitely check that one out.
So here is the part of the interview that I like. I got a game, and it's a very
Again.
short game. It's only 5 questions,
Okay.
and if you cannot answer, you can call on someone in the audience to help. Okay.
Oh
So,
God.
with
Okay.
that being said, let's get into the pages.
I'm so
Right.
horrible at tests.
The name of the game that I created is called Who Wrote That Book?
Who
Okay.
wrote that? Oh
Who
God.
wrote that book? Yes.
Don't do
So,
that
if,
to
like I
me.
said, if you do not know the answer, you
I
can ask
don't know.
someone in the group for help.
Um,
Yes, oh Lord.
yes,
Uh-huh.
oh Lord, because
Right.
what?
Book
Like, why are
name.
you doing
I'm
me,
giving you a
bro?
book name and you give me the author.
This is just
All
bad for
right.
me.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Green eggs and ham.
Dr. Seuss, man.
All
That's what
right.
it is.
Ding,
All right.
ding, 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 ding. We got that correct, huh?
I better, right?
Definitely. You need to get them. Listen, look at my I love it. All right.
Let's go.
Romeo and Juliet.
That will be a Shakespeare.
That is correct.
That is everything.
Yes, see? Got a little. All right. You're
Wow.
starting to get up there.
Fine
The
with
Scarlet
me.
Letter.
Scarlet letter.
The Scarlet Letter.
I really don't know. I do not
You
know.
gonna
Any
reach
of
out
y'all
to
know?
someone? You gonna reach
Any of
out to
y'all know?
somebody?
I don't.
Anybody? Anybody know who wrote the Scarlet
I
Letter?
don't know. I feel
Anybody?
crazy that I don't know. I've read it.
And who we
I've
got?
I've
Tears
read
right
it. I don't remember.
All right. So Nathaniel Hathaway. Hathaway. I'm sorry. Hathaway. All
Nathaniel.
right.
I'm sorry,
To
Nathaniel.
Kill a Mockingbird. Oh, I gotta boo you. That was the boo. I like my little sound effects. Okay. To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird. Anybody? High school?
You know how long ago that was for me?
Harper Lee.
Harper Lee.
Yeah. Harper Lee. All
Look,
right.
I feel
Last
so.
question. Last question. Don't make the author scared to come on here because I'm okay. All right, last question. The Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby.
Really?
Why don't I know who wrote The Great Gatsby? I am just drawing so many
Anybody
blanks
know?
today.
Anybody on here?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why don't I know?
F. Scott Fitzgerald. All right. So
I knew
you
that.
got, listen, you got what? You got
One,
three? One? Oh, one? We got, no, you
two,
got two. You got two.
two.
You got two. You got two. All right. So let's go back to the questions. We are back between the pages with
That
Montella
game
and
was
author
crazy.
Jen Elle.
How I not know those? Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all.
They listen, ain't no biggie. They ain't from high school. We old now. Um,
I know.
who are you outside of being an author? Who are you? Who are you outside?
I am Maria. That's my name.
Uh-huh.
Hi, y'all. I'm a mama, a wife. I got 3 babies. Well, they ain't babies, but they're babies. I love taking pictures. I care. I love taking pictures. I love everything. I love movies. I'm a movie buff. But yeah, I can't remember books to save my life. But I do love movies. So next time we gotta do a movie.
All right. So it is
and
something that I know.
I love
Okay, here we go. That's what I was looking for.
Here we go.
That's what
I
I was
love the
looking
Eagles.
for.
And I love the Wizards. And I love the Celtics. That's been my team since forever. Don't even.
I'm the same way.
But
they call me a bandwagon. I disagree. I'm more like a tailgater.
So, all right, so who's your team? Because my whole house has different teams. My entire house.
What is something that you say we don't know about you? That you would like to share.
I actually have fibromyalgia. I don't know if anybody know what that is.
I definitely know firsthand.
It is something that attacks your nerves. You're just tired all the time. You're depressed all the time. You're just struggling to even just get up half the time, to even walk around and just be.
Right.
So it's hard to just sit here and be like up in people's faces all day long. And it's crazy because I actually work in like customer service and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, it's difficult. And it's a lot of people that don't even like understand, that they might even be going through it. So it's definitely a lot of signs, that you can just look out for, and you can go to your doctor and be like, you know what, this very well might be fibromyalgia too. So
yeah, with fibromyalgia is tricky because you get a lot of no's. You get a lot of no, ain't nothing, this, I can't see nothing wrong. This nothing wrong. All your blood work right. All this is right. But I deal with it myself, so I know how fibromyalgia work, and it can be very mood altering. It can be up. You have your ups and downs. You can go from 0 to 100, and you thinking, what is wrong with me? Or something sore on you and hurting. I mean, I remember times I couldn't even put a sheet on me because it was that painful. So if you do not know what fibromyalgia is, please look it up. I mean, a lot of it affects a lot of people, and you may just be having something that's going on with you and you do not know what is going on, but pain, and they don't know, they can't tell you, and it could very much so be fibromyalgia. So we're gonna go into reviews. How important is it for readers to leave a review?
For me, I believe it's extremely important, especially when you're trying to get new readers. A lot of people kind of lean into reviews and how other people view them before they sit there and try to even get a chance. So I believe leaving an honest review will just really help other people even be interested. But it also helps the author as well. If you're leaving something constructive that can actually help them without trying to necessarily dog them in their work, then it could be received very well. And you never know if that author is going to sit there and take heed to what it is that you're saying and actually use it. and benefit from it.
Um, I see it too. It's important to leave reviews. Sometimes I feel like on both sides, like it's good for the author.
Yeah,
However, if you don't leave a constructive criticism or whatever, it's up to you guys to take or whatever. But destructive, I don't I don't like destructive. I don't like
yeah,
nothing tearing down
yeah,
the
no,
author's work. But I will say that sometimes as authors, you guys want it to be you want a critic, you want the reader to be a critic, and sometimes it's just only from the reader's opinion, and
yeah,
it's like, oh God, they don't like it, and I mean it's a hit and miss because some people like it, some people don't. But I
yeah,
always say that if you got one person, I don't care, that's liking your work, you're writing for that one person until you start
that's
writing
how
for
I
10,
feel.
until you start writing for 20, until you start writing
Yeah,
for 30, and so forth and so on. But I feel like, it's always somebody out there that is willing to that loves your work
yeah,
that loves your work. So don't just look at out of 100 people you see one bad review and go, oh my God, losing your mind. So even
yeah.
people that I personally work with, I tell them, like, leave the reviews alone, let me look at your review, let me look at your review, and let me tell you what is constructive and what is not, because
Sometimes that is
sometimes you got to
best.
keep a
That is
good
best. Yeah.
headspace.
Yep,
You got it's
exactly.
important you guys keep a good headspace.
For sure. We got to get it out. We got to get it out. We can't have all that extra stuff all up in our head. Like, it really do be dampening us sometimes. You really never know what could actually hit a nerve. So, yeah, it really is great to just have a clear headspace sometimes. So, that help is necessary at times. For
All
sure.
right, so we coming up to the end of everything. So, but what keeps you writing as an author?
This crazy brain of mine, I always got I always got a lot going on in my head. There's lots of voices and lots of scenes and lots of things going on. And you're just like, how do I get this thing to shut up? So I write it down and it ends up coming a story, and then it goes from there. So my brain, it has to get it out. And other than that, of course, my family, I love my babies and stuff like that. And they love seeing me be creative and do something that I truly love to do. And they be supporting me 100%. So I have to do it for them too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta come up with some stories that when they get older, they can read them and be like, "Oh, my mom really wrote that crap." Like, whoa, that's different. Like, I hope, you know what I'm saying? I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm sorry.
5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Hopefully, honestly, I want to do like my own little publishing company. Like, for real. Like, I love
That's
helping
what's
people.
up.
I love
Get into
Yeah,
that.
I love helping people. A lot of people have come to me and be like, how do I even get started? And just being able to sit here and just give them that advice, like, it means a lot to me. So I want to continuously do that. I want to continuously do that. I want to help a lot of people get their creative ideas out there and just construct it into something, you know?
I know. I love helping the author. I I don't get nothing out of this that I'm doing here
Mm-hmm.
today, but I
Mm-hmm.
love helping the author. I feel like that's my purpose right now. And with that, I'm just gonna be in it until God tells me otherwise to
Yeah.
move. And if I am in it forever, it's
We
okay
doing
with
it.
me.
We're gonna
Yeah,
be
I'm
doing
doing
it.
whatever. I think you
Yeah.
have to live a life of purpose. If
Exactly.
not, in my opinion, if you have to live a life of purpose, not, you're just taking up some space. So
For
you
sure.
definitely gotta find your purpose.
Yeah.
Um, we're gonna open up for questions. And so you guys have any questions, you are more than welcome to come off of mute.
Y'all know I always have a question.
Hey,
I What's
girl.
crazy is I had Inside Nikki for so long. I did not know that was your book, so I'm definitely gonna read that book.
Thank you.
And I don't even read the genre you're about to put out, but I'm gonna read it because it's you.
Oh,
It's really good.
I'm gonna read
It's
it
really
because it's
good.
you. You know I don't do the fantasy and all that other stuff. But I'm gonna read it. But I do have a question because I'm like 4 chapters into writing a book and I am stuck. I am just sitting here like
Uh-huh. You still stuck on it.
I'm just stuck. I'm stuck at this one point. It's just like I don't have a middle. I have a beginning and I have an
Yeah.
end. And I don't
Okay.
have a middle.
There's
So
ways
I'm
to
like,
fill that in. Like, hit me up. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah,
all
for
right,
sure. Yeah, for
all
sure.
right.
I wanna do that.
Good
And
luck
make
to
sure
you,
you send me
Toya.
your catalog so I can write. I can put them on my TBR. Matter of fact, I'm gonna buy the books because I like you
Oh.
and put them on my Kindle.
I
What
appreciate
you
it
gonna
and
do
thank
with Toya?
you.
What you gonna
I'm
do
gonna
I
with
read
Toya?
love
them.
it. I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
read
I
them
love
because
it. I
I'm a
love
Yes,
it.
star.
yes, definitely, definitely.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
read them
whole
because it's
point
star.
of the interview, so you guys can get to know. Like I said, that was the whole point. Sometimes we know the author writing for this, but we don't know what else they don't have written. And
Mhm.
then we sometimes we got a book and we don't know who wrote it. We don't got a face to it or nothing. So
Yeah,
who
that's true.
knew?
Oh
Yes,
no.
Who knew
yeah.
I had that book all that time?
Hey, look, I'm gonna show you
Uh,
how right
I
it
got
is.
a question.
What's up?
What advice would you give inspiring artists? Like, what advice or tips would you give an inspiring artist?
Um, Firstly, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Whatever comes to your head, write it down or find a way to get it down. Whether it's a voice message, whether it's in a quick note or something, a text message to yourself, a Facebook message to yourself, like get it down, even if it's a sentence. Like, because you never know what it could develop into. You might end up reading it like days later, and then bam, all of a sudden, just everything just floods out of you. Like, definitely find ways to write it down or get it out, and trust yourself. Whatever you coming up with, it ain't trash. Like, it's literally coming from your heart. So it's no way that it's gonna be trash.
I
All we
agree.
gotta do is find a way to just construct it and make it look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, write what you write. Feel how you feel. Because that's all what it is anyway. We're just getting out our thoughts. And if it ends up turning out into something dope, then that's what it is. And if you think it's trash and you don't want to put it out there, then at least you got it to the side. You can go back to it later and then make it into something else. You never know. Like Inside Nikki, that was something that was about 10 years old before I came back into it. Not that long. That's like 4 years old. 4 years old before I came back into it. It's almost been 10 years. Lord have mercy. Anyway, and it ended up becoming a totally different story. And then once I ended up getting my beta readers to read it, they were like, wait, we need more. We need to know what's going to happen with this person, that person, da 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 da. So I ended up making it into a series. You never know what'll happen. You know what I'm saying? That's
That
my
that is great advice. That is
hey.
great advice. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right.
Take
So
a chance, take a
I
chance.
thank you so much for coming on to Between the Pages with
Thank
Markayla.
you.
And I thank
Thank
you
you.
for standing out because, like you said, with Missy Elliott and your writing, you're standing out. A lot of people don't, I mean, a lot of urban authors don't write like a lot of suspense and stuff like that. So
Thank you so
I,
much.
I'm with that. I'm with that all the way. And definitely, please let me know. Please let us know what other books you have before we get ready to go.
Please
Okay,
tag me when Amazon decide to let your book go.
I got you. I
All
definitely
right.
got you on that. So this is the first edition Inside Nikki right here. This is what it is. That's the one you got.
Yep, I got that book.
This is my Christmas book. It's called A Kid's
Okay.
Christmas Story. You know, that's a little John I wrote for my mom, you know what I'm saying? This is Forbidden Nights. This is the second one.
To Nikki.
The Inside Nikki, yeah. Then part 3. One Honest
I
Summer.
got that one too. The only one I don't got is the middle one. I have a whole. I literally have a whole section for you in my Kindle and not knowing it was you all the time.
Oh wow.
I just got that other
I
book, the third
appreciate
one.
it.
I just got that
That's
book the other
great.
day. I just bought it. I read the back and I was like, oh, I like this book, and I bought it.
Well, so the interviews is helping, huh?
I guess so. And this is
All
the
right.
latest one before this one that comes out next. It's called Sunset Dawn. This my
What's that
baby. You
about?
see this cover?
That's cute. What's it about? What's it about?
So this one is kind of messed up. It's about a woman that is going through an abusive relationship. And at first it's just, verbal. And then one day he's just so drunk that he ends up like spazzing off on her. And she just is like, you know what? Nah. And she ends up in the hospital. She's like, bump this. I'm not going to do it no more. So she moves on from him. And she ends up coming across somebody that kind of helps her before she gets to a very, very dark, dark place. And then it just goes from there. And then he ends up meeting the brother of this person. And
Oh
it
wow.
ends
Okay.
up just going into a lot of like
And
brotherly
it's
feud,
Sunset what? Hold on.
Sunset Dawn. Yeah. And then something happens with that one of those brothers, and she's really beside herself because some stuff happens between them and she just don't know what to do. Look.
All right. Okay.
I have a question.
What's up?
So, besides Amazon, what are places we can find your book? Your book.
Honestly, right now, that is it.
Okay.
I am working on getting them in other places. I did have it on Barnes and Noble for a while, but now all of a sudden when you search it up, it's just not there no more. I don't know. So I'm working on it. And once I do finally get them out there, I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to get it out there for y'all.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's
What toy you
well,
got it
there.
for?
My background is messing it up. Hold on, let me fix it so you can see because my background is messing it up.
Okay.
My background, I don't know. I put that on because my kids being here while. See, I had them
That's
all the
so
time and didn't even
awesome.
know.
All
Look at
right.
me.
That's what's up. That's what's
I do
up.
got all three of them.
I got 3 of them, y'all. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
about to be lit tomorrow after I finish these 3 other books.
Thank
Toy,
you.
Toya's her own character. She's
And the
a mess.
fourth
I
one
love
for
it.
that,
Love her
the
though.
finale
She's a mess.
finale comes out on October 24th.
Oh, that's my
So
boyfriend's birthday too. I should tell him to buy it for me.
for his birthday.
I
That's
mean,
what's
I
up
like
though.
books.
That's what's up though.
Mine's
I
is right after
appreciate
his.
it. Man.
Well, we thank you guys for coming on. We thank you for the author. Please give a round of applause for the author, you guys.
Thank you. Thank
And we will be back next Thursday. Are we
next
giving
Friday.
guys?
Next
Okay, I like it.
Friday.
We will be back next Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah, the 19th. We'll be back next Thursday with Arthur Maya. So she will be here at 8:00. So you
Yes.
guys, thank you so much. And keep pen pushing.
Yes. Keep
And that
going,
was
keep going.
Markella and Maria and Jen Ella between the
Jen
pages.
Elle.
Jen.
You did me.
I did
Jen
it.
Elle, y'all.
Jen
Jen
Elle. I see I was doing good all day.
You did
Jen
good. You did.
Elle. Jen
Jen
Elle. Okay.
Elle.
Take that out.
Like
Arthur Jen Elle between the pages with Markella. See you next week.
bye.